Hi, it's Michelle and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist. Today I wanted to share some products for skincare that are non-toxic and that are really helpful for your skin. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I find works for healthy skin from a holistic perspective. So let's get started with that. So for me, skincare is really important. Of course, I really believe that really great skin comes from the inside out, and this has been my experience. I suffered with acne as a teenager and into my 20s, and I thought I had to take prescriptions, and I went to see dermatologists, and it wasn't until I started really understanding that it's really what we're doing with food and nutrition and mindset and emotional health from the inside out is really affecting our skin. And so, of course, you want to put really great products on your skin that are not adding to any extra toxicity in your body or making your body have to do any extra work, and that's actually nourishing your skin. So that's what I'm going to be sharing today. Some of the products I've been loving lately that are just really great for your skin. They don't have a lot of extra ingredients, and they don't contain the dirty dozen chemicals, which on that list, and I'll link to it, has chemicals and additives to products that are carcinogenic, meaning they cause cancer, they disrupt your hormones and your endocrine system. So, hormonal issues can be an issue for a lot of people, and so you want to avoid those at the minimum. And I find just the more natural I can go with good quality products, the better I feel about putting it on my skin, because whatever you put on your skin gets absorbed into your bloodstream, and then it becomes it's almost like ingested into your body. And so I don't want to add in any extra burden to my body. So I'm going to talk about the products I've been using the last 6 months or so, and it's always exciting to find brands that have better quality. So I'm going to start off with just sort of what I've been using on my skin. I don't wear makeup, so just having a good quality oil is really important to me, but the better your skin is, if you do wear makeup, the better the makeup will look when you do add it onto your skin. So one of the first oils I have is Everybody Loves the Sunshine, and the company is called Living Libations, and all of their products they have a really high integrity. They use, a lot of essential oils are organic. There's no added extra preservatives or anything like that, because essential oils because of their potency, and if they're good quality, they don't need to be preserved. And they also come in glass bottles. They're environmentally conscious, and I really love that. So I tried out a few of their products. This one contains turmeric and calendula and things that are very anti-inflammatory and nourish the skin. It's for wearing if you're exposed to the sun or to protect your skin from the sun. And you can wear this under a sunscreen if you're out in the sun for long periods. But because of the high antioxidants in it, and just it really deeply nourishes the skin and moisturizes it, that you won't get such an impact from the sun's direct rays. When we worry about skin, sun damage, it's usually our skin is lacking enough antioxidants, and that's firstly coming from, internally the food, and then externally putting on the right products, because some sunscreens actually create more damage in our skin, more of the chemical sunscreens. And then things that are anti-inflammatory. If there is any inflammation, when you're in the sun, your skin starts getting red. If it's overheating, it'll help with that, and it'll just put a protective layer. And blocking in moisture also helps, because when you're in the sun, and if it's drying your skin, or if you're dehydrated, that'll create more damage to your skin. So you want to have a lot of antioxidants and moisture, and I'm sure there's a bit of a natural SPF to the ingredients in this. But then if you can wear a hat, some sunscreen, and then you're being protected on a different layer. But I wear this in the winter and I didn't need as much sunscreen, and my skin seemed to do really well with it. It felt really moisturized because I went to get a facial in February, and I didn't notice any dehydration, which I typically get in the winter, so that was really good. This is another oil I use that one in the day, and this one I use at night because I wanted to just see the difference in the two. And this is more of a frankincense based one, the frankincense Best Skin Ever, and it's more for skin that's prone to inflammation. Like I was saying, I was prone to acne as a teenager and into my early 20s, and I still do get one or two sort of spots here and there, but I'm not worried about it. And so I just like to have this as more of a cooling oil. If you're familiar with Ayurveda, I have more of a Pitta body type. Constitution mostly, it's up there, and so I just try to keep things very cool. And obviously it's learning the balance of your body, but this really helps my skin. I feel it just feels very cooling and nourishing on my skin. It has a really amazing scent to it because there are amazing essential oils in it. Frankincense is in there, and there's just so many. There's jojoba oil, coconut oil, sea buckthorn, just very nourishing oils that really help your skin and sort of nourish it from the outside in, which is my goal, because everything we ingest or put on our skin is sort of building up our body, so I want it to be of the best quality. So that one's worked really well. The next couple of things I have, I've got a few things. I've got tea tree oil from Oracacia, and then the Doodab and the Zippity Doodab Ozonated Beauty Balm is from Living Libation. So if I do get a spot, I use one of these three. Tea tree oil works really well for me, but I was just curious about these other two products because it's always fun to just sort of experiment and have something that's portable. I always want to make sure if I do have a spot that I'm sort of taking care of that skin so that it can heal well and it doesn't leave a mark because of the color of my skin. But yeah, I've used this. I have something on the side of my nose, and it's in a day or so it starts going down, and it really helps just decrease the inflammation, and it's antimicrobial. I'll put the description of all of these products. Tea tree oil is antimicrobial, antibacterial, and that really helps as well. It might be a very strong smell, so having these other ones, they're different smells that might be better for you. So this has worked really well. It has blue tansy in these two products, which is really anti-inflammatory as well. And they're they're all just real ingredients and oils. There's nothing added to preserve it or anything like that. Something else I've been using is this vitamin C booster, and I'm not very good at using vitamin C. I'm just from researching and understanding it. Sometimes when you invest in vitamin C, it actually, the potency really declines very quickly if it's in a water-based sort of the potency declines if it's in a water-based formula. And so this is a vitamin C powder, and it's only about 3 ingredients. It's from True Botanicals. I've had a powdered one before, and the reason powdered is good is that when you add it to a water-based product, it instantly activates, so you get sort of it active and at its highest potency as you put it on your skin, as opposed to having it in a liquid form sitting on the shelf and over months using that, and it's declining and you're not getting the benefit of it. Vitamin C is super potent. It's such an amazing antioxidant. It's great for helping collagen in your skin. You need vitamin C to make sure your collagen in your skin is healthy. It's, again, great for sun protection. And, when we're in an environment where there's so much pollution, it's always really great to have this extra antioxidant boost externally, because even eating really well is where you should focus and make sure you're getting that nutrition from the inside out. But this just gives us that protective layer because we are inundated by environmental toxicity and things like that. So this has been really great. Another product from them that I've been using is their eye oil. So that was a bit of an investment, and I noticed over the winter and into February, my son got sick, and then I got sick, and then it was just like really horrible weather, and I wasn't sleeping well, and I felt like my eye area needed a bit of a boost, and I didn't really use an eye cream, or anything like that, and I wanted something that was very, very plant essential oils and just very, very clean to go into this eye area, and just to boost vitamin content. So that eye oil, I've been pretty happy with it. I don't have a lot of obvious things with my eyes that I notice, but I just want to know that I'm nourishing that area as much as I can. So those are some of the products. I thought I would also mention, so I don't always wash my face with a cleanser. If I do, I use this Bronner's sort of baby formula and just very gentle, or I just use water. So yeah, those are the products. They're very, I guess you could say clean. They're very simple. They're very natural. I find things that are closer to nature, they just work really well with the body. And I know there are tons of other products out there. This is what resonates with me, and it feels good on my skin, and I like the way that my skin feels with it and looks with it and sort of interacts with it. So it's something you can try out and see how you feel if you're leaning more towards products that are more clean and low toxicity. So let me know if these products have been helpful. And if you have any questions, also let me know. And please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And I look forward to sharing more with you. And I hope you have a great day.